Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Darktide dropped a trailer and some more info about the new anniversary update, and it actually got me really excited for the future of the game. Just last night, we theory crafted a whole bunch of things we thought would be in the next update, and it looks like it's going to be all that and like quite a bit more. So I'm going to pop all that stuff in here with my reaction to the new trailer. But before we get started, I do want to thank you all for the love and support. I genuinely appreciate it, and it's mind-blowing how generous you guys are. So thank you so much again. But for now, we have to light this off with the brand new trailer for the Traitor's Curse update.
You're heading into Recreation District HL7004. It's known as the Carnival by most of its inhabitants. You're in for a treat.
Wait. They're cooking. So this is like their living quarters. So we're going deep. Okay.
You're in for a treat today, if you like disreputable surroundings.
I like the vibe.
Any ideas about enjoying yourselves?
The carnival? Okay, we got some new background music, boys. Let's go. I like that. Dude, the song's so good. Oh, dude, honestly, Darktide music is always top tier, and like I like it. I like the new song. I'll go over all this part one stuff in a minute. The thing I really liked about this more than anything was the new zone teasers. It really feels like that's where the Mobian 6 are living, or like it's a living quarters, and up until now we've just been fighting them for points of interest and things they've been attacking. So it's really cool to actually take the fight lower down into them and like fight their main base of operations and stuff like that. And the ambience of everything is just amazing. It's almost cyberpunky, but like with the grim dark feeling. I'm really all about it, and I just love this little scene, this transition right here, like where it's just slowly moving into like the red, and like I don't know, the whole thing just has me really excited to see what the new maps are going to be. And on last night's stream, we talked about a lot of what might be coming in the next update, and I think we were spot on with the majority of stuff that we were just guessing that we would be going down into the depths to fight like a captain or leader of the Mobian 6th, and they've been teasing a boss, so this is probably what we'll end up with. And it really ties together with the Vanguard bundle that they just announced yesterday with like a little teaser in it, but this is supposed to be exclusive for PC gamers, which is kind of funny. If you own a Microsoft Store version of the game, you can also use that on your Xbox. So unless you have a console exclusive version of the game, you should theoretically be able to just get this by signing in once on your PC. So it'll be pretty funny to see how all that works out. I'm really happy with the backpack and insignia. The skins themselves are kind of whatever to me, but the goggles on the Ogren were confirmed to glow orange by John Darktide himself, so you know it's going to look amazing in the blackout missions. I'll go more in depth on my pearl clutching the thoughts and opinions video that's either going to be tomorrow or the day after. For now, this is more about the characters wearing gas masks to pass the vibe check, that as we go deeper into the hive, things are getting more and more dangerous. So I linked this post along with the trailer down below if you want to check them out. And while you're down there, I'd appreciate it if you liked the video. So we're also going to check the 2020 trailer just to give everybody a refresh on what it was. So originally when I rewatched this, I thought this was the Morning Star, but obviously it's not. I just like, my brain got tricked. And just the vibe, like everybody's in a gas mask, it makes it just feel more dangerous too. I remember I watched this for the first time, I was so hyped.
Inquisitor. I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back. If they make it back.
So like that really painted the picture for the entire game for me. I remember watching this when it first came out. I was so hyped about like just they turned back the entire vibes there. It's so grim dark, all the zombies. Nobody knew what this guy was. He was just like, this was just an anomaly. I didn't know what it was. Now obviously with like more time we know that that's a plague ogre, but like that grim dark feeling. I feel like a lot of the maps don't really feel that like evil, like, you know what I mean? The trailer makes the game feel really like sinister, I guess. And like that's the vibe check. And I hope that they keep doing that like in the future. Like I hope that's the direction they're taking. I know a lot of people don't really like the blackout maps, but I feel like this really low light with like all the zombies, like seeing the green eyes in the dark is amazing. So the whole thing just really reminds you of how they originally threw the game at us and what they originally wanted it to be. And it makes a lot of sense when we go check out the Antoma Prime wiki to see what else could be happening down there. So from the trailer, we know we'll be fighting the Mobian 6th and probably their leader, but we might end up running into a chaos cult called Admonition, maybe in part 2 or something, because they're the ones that infected the Mobian 6th to begin with in the entire Hive City. It also ties in with the fact that they unleashed a massive horde of poxwalkers down there. So all that lore stuff is finally coming together, and hopefully they actually do expand on the story and again, do what they originally wanted with the game. So some of the things I talked about that I wanted to see in the future yesterday were new maps, new weapons, and a new enemy type. Right off the rip, we know we're getting a new map, and there's quite a few data mined weapons. You just never know if data mined stuff will make it into the game, and we do have a picture of the double-barreled shotgun, but we also do know about a couple other things like the melt-a-gun. This melt-a-gun picture's from the beta, and I have a whole folder full of stuff that I saved that maybe I'll go over on the next stream for fun, because a lot of these things in their variants did make it into the game over time, and we know that they love doing multiple variants of guns, so we can only hope we see a bunch of that kind of new stuff in the update. And beside that, hopefully we get a crafting fix so we don't have to go through pure agony making the new weapons. And the last thing I want to see is a new priority enemy type that buffs heretics, not for damage or anything, because I already think the enemies do enough damage on Damnation Plus, but something like movement speed and attack speed buff would really throw a wrench into the mix and change the game up enough to keep things really interesting. And the amount of life a new enemy like that would breathe into the game would be pretty massive for me, at least. So I really would love to see something like that. And this is just part 1 of the update, but we'll also be getting an update to the vet talent tree. Thank the Emperor, because this is getting pretty brutal to not have any keystones. So just at a glance, I like the way it looks, where the power nodes that we have now are just above the keystones, but with a closer inspection, just from the pictures, we can imagine that they're keeping the same theme with each row. So the left one is definitely more weak spot damage with toughness damage reduction. The other nodes are blocked off, so we can't really see them. The middle is some sort of buff row that makes enemies take more damage and make the team do more damage, which makes a lot of sense that they're keeping each one thematic again. And of course, the right side is close range damage with gun jutsus rewarding swapping weapons a lot. The only thing I really want to see out of the vet tree is some of the defensive nodes spread out more evenly, like higher up in the tree like the other classes. That way you have more options to take things that keep you alive. So again, I linked the update, the news, the trailer, everything's down below in the description for you. And if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, make sure you join my community Discord. It'll be one of the first links down there. That's where I announce everything I'm doing, including all of my streams. We'll probably do a quick stream tomorrow just to talk about everything. You guys were also asking where I was, so just to quickly talk about that, I got really sick after Halloween, so I got hopped up on Dayquil and Monster Energy to get through most of my days. I had just no energy outside of that to do anything else, so I just slept the entire time. Nothing to worry about. I'm feeling a lot better, so there's a lot of stuff I have planned that's just on the way a couple days later than I originally wanted. So I hope you all end up having a great weekend, and I wish you the best of luck out there.